Morning, everybody. Bill Harper, CEO of WMH. Today, we are going to build a brand from the ground up. That's what everybody keeps asking me about. We typically charge between $150,000 and $225,000 to do this process for our clients, depending upon the size of company and the type of research that we need to do. But today I'm going to give you a behind the scenes, step-by-step on how that process works. Now, I'm only going to leave this up for 48 hours. So if you want to watch, I would suggest that you find some time and watch it today because the videos may be down by tomorrow. All right, so I'm going to use an intentionally simple model. We're going to talk about a lawn mowing business. I'm doing that because it's important that you wrap your head around the construct and why the different elements are important and how they move together. You can bring that back into your brand once you've kind of listened to this and gotten your head wrapped around it. The important thing to realize here is that this is applicable to any brand. If it is your personal brand, this will work. If it is a consumer packaged good, a durable good, a consumer service, a B2B play, it doesn't matter. The concepts that we're talking about are what are important. Okay, so our lawn mowing business. Here are some fundamentals about the business, and that's really where we want to start, is understanding the business. Before we do sales, before we do marketing, we have to understand the business, what it wants to achieve, what and how it's performing currently. This is where we get meaningful KPIs out of what we're doing. If we don't understand how to measure our success, then we're really just throwing money out the window, and that's not doing anybody any good. So, okay, we have a single lawnmower, and we are going to target individual homes inside residential neighborhoods. We're not doing commercial, we're not doing other things, we're just going house to house, okay? So this is your typical 15-year-old like trying to build a lawn mowing business. And let's say that we can do, each lawn takes 1 hour and we can get $10 for each lawn. Well, if that's the case, then that means that under ideal circumstances, if the business is performing perfectly, if the lawnmower never breaks down, if the houses are next to each other, we should theoretically be able to do 8 $10 jobs. That's $80 in a day. You multiply that times 5 days a week, you're now at $400. And that's what it is. That's 100%. Okay. So we need to first off understand, is that the goal? And right now, if that person is mowing lawns and they're only getting 2 a week, we need to understand between the 2 that they can do and the 8 that they can do in a day. I'm sorry, I was saying 2 a week. If they've got 2 a day and their capacity is 8 a day, then marketing and sales job is to hit a certain percentage of an increase. Is that 25%? Is it 50%? Is it 100%? Is it 200%? You've got to know before you start, or you have no way to justify whether or not the expense for marketing was in any way valid. People try to use all kinds of weird things to get back to whether or not it was a good use of their money. Did we get likes? Did we, get eyeballs, whatever? At the end of the day, we're talking about hard metrics. Did it increase my revenue? Did it increase my conversion? Did it increase my awareness? Did it increase my number of at-bats? That's all that matters. However we want to work in soft numbers around that, we can. But really, at the end of the day, if I paid somebody $5 of my $10 an hour to be able to increase my business, I better get at least $10 back in order for it to have been worth my while. All right, so now we understand a little bit about where the company is. They're currently doing 2 lawns a day. They want to hit 4 lawns a day. That's marketing's job at this point, is to increase that. Now, that's the short-term goal. What's the long-term goal? We need to take that into consideration as well. Okay, well, the long-term goal is that I want to be able to have 4 people with 4 lawnmowers working at the same time. That's $1,600 a week. If we're able to do that minus expenses, now we're starting to get an understanding of where they want to go. So the faster we can hit that full 8 lawns a day, the faster they can hire, the faster that they can put another lawnmower in service, and the faster we can begin to grow them. Again, where we will then reset all of those metrics and decide what it is that marketing and sales is responsible for. So that's the brand. Second, we're going to go and take a look at the category. Who is already in our neighborhoods? Who are we against? Where are they strong and where are they weak? So if we go out and we find that Bob's lawn mowing service down the block is really good, except that Bob has a problem showing up on time. So Bob is always late or misses his days or can't keep track of his calendar. Okay, well, there's something to know about Bob. And then the next group is they're Tommy's group, and Tommy's group is great, except Tommy oversells. So Tommy comes in and he brings 3 people to do a 1-person job. And while everybody really likes Tommy and he's super wonderful and likable, what they really talk about at the cocktail parties in the block is that it's a pain to deal with him because it costs too much. Okay, and then we've got Angelina's service, and Angelina is actually pretty good, and she's really our straight head-to-head competition because she's doing what we do. She's got a good reputation, and she's been in business for a little while. So we need to kind of know who those players are. But as we take a look at them, another thing that's important is how are they marketing? Are they savvy about marketing? Are they saying anything unique, or are they just saying X person's lawn service? And that's really what happens in most of these situations. If you take a look at the category, what you're going to find is everybody is saying the same thing. We do great lawns. We do great lawns at a great price. If you need a great lawn job done at a great lawn price, call us and we'll take care of it. Boom. Okay, so that's our competitive landscape. Next thing we need to take a look at is pricing. Next thing we need to take a look at is function. Are they able to do a lawn in an hour? How much are they charging for the lawn service that they're doing? All of this is competitive analysis to be able to understand how we need to market and how we may need to adjust our business model to be able to be competitive in the market space.